Hey guys, welcome back to the channel, or welcome to the channel if you're new. It is a beautiful sunny day. Today's date is March 3rd, 313 day. Tomorrow is the official holiday for all the males, but seeing how this is the first video post after my dad has passed, I kind of want a video post before I post our vlog for tomorrow. But I'm doing really well. I am at so much peace. I wish I could give some of my content and happy and peaceful and this energy that I'm experiencing. I wish I could give it to others who are grieving much differently than I am. A few things. My dad's passing did come as a shock to some people who didn't know that he was sick. But one thing about my dad for sure is that he never... One, he thought he was really going to beat stage 4 cancer, which, I mean, let's be real here. Not many people come out of that really good, but he believed it. And because he believed it, he was able to fight so freaking hard. And he really did. He fought every day until the last day. And I was able to be with him on the last day. And it really was a beautiful day. He had cancer everywhere in his body. I mean, it metastasized to everywhere. I mean, he in his arms, all over his back, everywhere, except for his brain. So he passed with his wits. He knew everything that was going on. After the first thing of chemo, and they did immunotherapy and radiation, and he lost his hair. And then he started getting his hair back, and they said, well, now the cancer has now spread to other parts of the body, different parts, and it was such a fast-growing cancer that it's just inevitable. And so we want to try this other chemo if you are up to it. And he said, I gotta try. And so they started that again, but his hair kept growing and growing. And then the day that he passed, even though he had had a couple rounds of chemo already, he had the thickest, most beautiful head of hair that I have ever seen my dad have. And I know that was something that really meant a lot to him. So he passed with a full head of hair. And cancer never went to his brain. And on the death certificate, it says that he passed of natural causes, which is also, I mean, it brings me comfort knowing that he died like a man. So I'm very proud of him. And him and I had absolutely no unfinished business. There were no secrets left to be revealed. There were no words left unsaid. He told me how proud he was of me so many times and how much he loved me, and he knew how proud I was of him and how much I loved him and will forever love my father. He knew that I was there for him. Not only in the good times, but in the really dark times, and throughout his life there were many dark times that I never cared, I never judged. I just would show up and do what I had to do because that's who I was. I would have liked to have put more information on here about what was going on with my dad, more details about his cancer and everything. And for me, it was just easier to put like a video update and then people could see it. And that way I didn't have to have the same conversation with so many people and exchanging all that different energy. And everybody has their own feelings about things, and they are valid. But for me to be a broken record and to console so many different people's emotions and feelings it's a lot on me. So for me, it was easier to put out video messages to let you guys know what was happening. But there were some people in my life who I deeply respect who did not want me to do that, didn't like it, and I respected their wishes, and I stopped doing that. But it's hard to reach out to every person all the time, and it's not that they weren't valued. It's just that I had to take care of what I had to take care of, and I'm very straightforward, gotta take care of business type of person. Even with his passing, like I did my damn thing, you guys. I'm proud of myself, and everything is done. I'm so relieved. I've got the SRT packed with his sentimental belongings, and that's it. My dad was not a wealthy man. He didn't have a house. He had like $100 in his bank account, because he gave his last whatever to people, and that's just who he was. He was extremely generous and didn't care about stuff. He didn't care about money. He just wanted to fill his life up with love and good people, and that's what he did. And because he was extremely humble, I hope that his humbleness has inspired a few people throughout their life. I don't even know what I'm trying to say. I hope that him being so humble has inspired others, because that's something that is a beautiful thing, and so many of us get lost in the sauce. He definitely taught me so much that wisdom, that I am able to always have that with me. There's a car passing. I'm able to have his wisdom with me for the rest of my life, as long as this thing still works pretty good. And who knows, maybe one random day it'll touch, random people here and there, and that's the beauty of life. You never know who you're going to touch, like whose life you're going to change with just a few simple words of kindness. I am okay. I'm more than okay. It was hard for me to just call everybody and talk to them and deal with everybody's emotions, because people are inherently, unfortunately, just selfish, and I understand that. But I felt like I was the one kind of consoling people's emotions. Not everybody, but I wanted people to know that I'm okay, Dad's okay, he's free, he's at peace. I truly, truly, truly feel that. And that is just, my faith brings me so much comfort knowing, and I just have this incredible feeling, and I feel like I just gained the most amazing guardian angel for the rest of my life, the ultimate protector, because that's who my dad was too. He was such a good protector, an incredible provider, and I have that now in the spiritual realm, and that is just so freaking cool, right? But yeah, no, I'm good. I wish this feeling on everybody when their parents inevitably pass. This is something that we all hopefully one day have to deal with, because it is not a natural thing to bury one of your children. That is, that's just not natural. This is the natural way of life, and I'm grateful that this is happening, that it happened this way, and my dad didn't have to see me in this position or his son in this position. That would just have been awful for him, and I don't think he would have been able to bear that. But no, like I said, he died like a man, and I am so proud of him, and I know now he can be at peace. I've had multiple cardinals, the male and the female, come to wherever I was every day since, and that's been kind of cool. Just little signs. We signed the release of his ashes right at 11/11. The day that he passed, we all joked because it was 11/11. The video that I made for him was 11/11. So I think that's going to be a little symbol of Dad for a while, and it brings me peace. Little things like that bring me peace. I'm happy. I'm happy to get going on with the rest of my life. I know, like I said, I did my damn thing. I did what I had to do to make sure my dad knew that he was very loved and taken care of, and I would have did anything for him. And I did. And I was there every step of the way. And we are going to now continue to live our life, because that's what he wants. Life doesn't stop. The grind doesn't stop. I no longer have this worry that any time of the day I have to pack up my stuff and leave to go to Grand Rapids, which is a 3-hour drive for me. And I loved going, but now I know I don't have to go at the drop of the hat anytime. So it's a relief. It really is. And his fiance, Linda, she has just been such an angel. And if anything, those who do prayer, those who do, send good energy, all that, whatever you do, just send Linda a lot of love, because she almost needs that cloak of healing and protection right now, because she did so much for my dad, and I know she's really hurting right now, and I just sent her so many healing vibes, and I'm praying for you, Linda. I love you. You took the best care of my dad. You had him at a time that was unfortunate, but also fortunate, because you got to see the best part of my dad, and I'm grateful that you got to experience that. And I'm so grateful for all the love that she has shown and what she did for him. I mean, she really was that angel sent here on earth and did her damn thing. And yeah, today's a new day. I went back to work right away. The next day I had to take a couple of clients, and then so I'm constantly in and out. But now, yeah, the grind doesn't stop. It doesn't stop. And if anything, I have more fuel behind me than ever. I don't need time to grieve. I felt like I did enough grieving during the time that he was sick, because that was awful. There was a lot of tears that were shed during the time that he was sick, because I never wanted to see him like that. It was awful, and I have a relief and so much, I just feel at peace with everything that he's at peace, I would rather him be in another realm than to be here sick as a dog. That just sucked. It sucks. It's kind of cool. I'm looking at the silver lining. I'm seeing all the positives for everything, and I'm so grateful that I had 35 years with the best dad. He left us, my brother and I, with nothing but memories and great genetics. And he always would say that, my kids, I'm going to leave them with their memories and good genetics. And that's what he did. And I'm totally fine with that. If anything, it kind of avoids all the family bullshit drama that comes with everything. But no, I have everything's done, which is so nice. There's a couple little odds in it, which can be taken care of at a later date, but nope, everything's done. I've got his ashes. I've got Will ordered some little urns that I'm gonna be giving to family members. They gave me when I went to pick him up at the funeral home, because I was just laughing with the lady. And being inside the funeral home, I was like, I don't know how you do this. That energy is so sad. And I want to celebrate his life and honor his life the way that he wants. And he never wanted a funeral. He said, because, why? You're going to have a reunion for all the relatives to come out that I haven't talked to or seen since the last funeral. For what? Them to cry and whatever? He's like, no, fuck that. Have a party. Do it the cheapest way possible. Don't spend, he didn't want me to spend a lot on his funeral, and I'm grateful for that. So, and another beautiful thing is, and I will say this, his mom is still alive, but she has no idea because of dementia. because she has dementia, and that is also a beautiful thing. So everything's good. Like I said, nobody should bury a child, but she's got no clue. So that's like, I'm grateful for dementia. I have so much to be grateful for. And the more I am grateful, more things I find to be grateful for, the more things come into my head that's like, also this, also that, which is just so cool. So if you focus on the good, more good will come to you. If you focus on the bad, well, your life's going to be pretty bad. My life is beautiful, and I'm so grateful. So we did make arrangements. There is no date set in stone, but I want to let some time pass for all the ones who don't even, they really don't need to be there because they weren't around throughout his life, you know. So the ones who matter will show up, but we got I know a guy who just got a yacht, and we're going to be celebrating my dad's life this summer on a yacht with Italian sausage and peppers, and just have good food and some cannolis and all the good shit. You know, that's what my dad liked. And yeah, we're going to celebrate his life the right way. On the water, on a freaking yacht. My dad's going to be like, that's what you guys are doing? That is so cool. You know? So I'm going to do it the right way. I just want to do right by everybody. But yeah, I want to let time pass. You know, and it's for like there's the saying too. People will fly across the country to come to your funeral, but they won't walk across the street to check on you to make sure you're all right. The reason why the dead receive more flowers than the living is because is because regret is a stronger feeling than gratitude. So I was able to give my dad flowers his last day, and yeah, that's it. So that makes me happy. That was the one last thing too. Like, I gotta give my dad flowers. He always would give me flowers. So Dad got flowers last day, and yeah, so that's it. Sorry to say, but it's the people who were there, the people who truly cared, are going to be the ones that show up to celebrate the fucking banger party that we're going to have on the yacht. So that's going to be absolutely incredible. I'm going to cut this video now because it's already long enough. I'm just walking around the yard, holding you guys up with my arm. My arm's getting sore. I have my friend coming over right now. I'm going to do her nails. We are getting back to the grind. We just gained one hell of a guardian angel. I am sending everybody who was affected by his loss with like the most healing energy. I wish you guys comfort. I wish you guys healing. I wish you guys peace. And that's it. If you're new to the channel, thank you for subscribing. Welcome to our life. Bye, guys.